Hi, I'm Jonathan. It's my wife Elizabeth. We're going to do just a little demonstration for you on hand propping airplanes. I want to give a little bit of a warning. Hand propping airplanes, if not done correctly, is very dangerous. So we're not doing this as instruction of any sort. This is simply for entertainment purposes only. Please do not try this at home. First of all, the first thing you want to do is always make sure you have a qualified individual, such as my wife Elizabeth. She's a commercially rated pilot. She's a flight instructor for us. She's got lots of time in the tail wheels, and she's got lots of experience in the airplane hand propping it. So we're going to have her jump inside the airplane so that way she can operate the controls and the brakes and everything and make it a lot more safer for me. Lizzie, go ahead and hop inside. Okay, while she's getting in there, we're just going to kind of run through the basics of hand propping. As I said, we want the qualified individual to be inside the airplane. The thing to remember is while you're hand propping the airplane, the person standing out here in front of the propeller, they are in charge. It is their life at risk. So whatever they are telling you to do, the person inside is going to comply with the person outside because, like I said, they're standing out there by that big swinging propeller. So they are in charge. First thing we're going to have them do is we're going to make sure we can see them and have nice visual contact with them. We'll stay away from the propeller so that way if there's any kind of inadvertent accident, we're at least far enough away that we won't get injured or hurt. So, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right, Lizzie can hear us, so we're in good shape there. The first thing I'm going to ask her to do is check to verify the magnetos are off.
Magnetos are off.
Okay, now she's given us our verification that magnetos are off so we can walk up a little bit closer to the propeller. Now we've already gone ahead and primed the engine and it's all set and ready to go, so hopefully it'll start on the first or second blade here. But what we're going to have her do is we'll have her check her brakes first, make sure the brakes are set nice and tight. Have her check the throttle, make sure the throttle is down at idle. We don't want to start it with full power, so it's a very important check to have her do that. Once we've had her do that, then we'll have her go ahead and turn the magnetos to the on position and we'll swing the propeller around and start the engine. When swinging the propeller, a lot of people, they have this tendency to believe that you'll take and you'll curl your fingers around the propeller. That is wrong. We don't want to do that. If the engine decides to backfire or kick back, it'll go backwards and the sharp edge on the back of that propeller will take your fingers right off. Ask any of these old-time guys hanging around the airport, they'll tell you. The correct way we want to do it is we're going to kind of hold our hands flat about mid-blade here. We don't want to hold it way out on the tip. We don't want to be in real close. We want to be about mid-blade. My rule of thumb has kind of been right around, you can see the decal there, right around that decal area. And we'll just reach up, put our hands flat across it. Again, we don't want to curl our fingers around the back side of the blade, and we'll hold just enough pressure on it, that way we can move that propeller back and forth a little bit. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is you want to have a nice stance. You want to be close enough to the propeller that you're swinging downward and not leaning forward. I see a lot of people, they try and stand far back and lean into the propeller. That's a bad idea because if you trip or fall, you fall forward right into the propeller. So you want to stand a little bit closer to it so you can get a downward swing and step back. The other problem I see a lot of people do is they take and they actually will tilt their head down while they're swinging the propeller and bend over. Again, bad idea. If you trip or stumble just a little bit, you'll fall forward right through the propeller, so you don't want to lean over. You want to have a nice smooth stroke on the airplane, swing the propeller down and just walk straight back. That's the easiest and safest and most simple way to do it.
How sure you're going to take it?
Lizzie, are the brakes set?
Brakes are set.
Throttle set?
Throttle set.
Okay, and we'll give the airplane a little tug, make sure the brakes are set. Okay, mags hot?
Mags are hot.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start the engine up. There we go. Now you notice how far back I get back once it starts. Now Lizzie's in there, so she'll be paying attention to the oil pressure and taking care of all the engine stuff, make sure that's in a good shape. The other thing, like I said, to be very aware of, and this is the reason you want to have a qualified individual in the airplane, is in case the throttle is running too high, she can bring the throttle back and the airplane won't taxi away and drive off. We've also got, you can't see it from here, but the tail's tied down on the airplane and the wheels are chopped, so it gives us a little bit of extra protection.